Essential Pearl. I'm Elisa Bonet, and today I wanted to share two limited edition essential oils, Harvest Spice and Vanilla Chai. Now, Harvest Spice has been around a couple of years and it is released right before fall. And this year we were surprised with Vanilla Chai. And I am hoping that it will be back again next year. So let me tell you a little bit about both of these incredible oils. Two limited edition essential oils, which I'm very excited about. We have Vanilla Chai and Harvest Spice. Now, both of these are limited while supplies last. And the brand new Vanilla Chai was just released this year. And Harvest Spice, we've had a couple of years and it's released right before autumn starts. So right now. And both of them are aromatic and topical, and both of them have Ds, which means they need to be diluted if you're going to use them topically. As you can notice from the ingredients, the essential oils they both include are clove, which is a hot oil. They both have cassia, which is another hot oil. And the harvest spice also has cinnamon. So these oils can irritate the skin. They can burn and sting. So you want to make sure if you're going to use them topically that you always dilute them. So both of these oils are designed for fall and they're very warm, they're inviting, they're uplifting, they just create a very cozy atmosphere. And because they both have just an incredible blend of essential oils, you can use them as is for your diffuser. But I'm going to give you a couple of ideas on how to use each of these. Let's start off with the vanilla chai. The cedarwood and Siam wood are warm, they're earthy, and they are grounding, promoting relaxation. Your cassia, clove, and ginger are spicy. They're invigorating and energizing. We have balsam Peru, and that's going to uplift and balance. Plus, the vanilla and the benzoin are very sweet, comforting, and calming. It includes other oils, but I just wanted to highlight a few of them so you could get a sense of the different properties that this oil has. Again, cozy, warm, relaxing. It has a very sweet and spicy aroma. And this can inspire a safe and cozy environment at home. It can promote relaxation. It's very soothing, but at the same time, it can uplift and balance out your mood. You can transform your space into a fall-inspired sanctuary. Doesn't that sound appealing? And vanilla chai will wrap you in a very tranquil and inviting ambiance. So wanted to set the tone for this incredible oil. Let's look at some of the different ways that you can use it. Definitely diffuse it, ready to go. Just add a few drops to your diffuser so that you can have that cozy atmosphere during the crisp fall evenings. And in a comforting bath, a few drops vanilla chai to a cup of Epsom salts. And then you pour that into your warm water for a comforting soak. Here's an interesting idea as a cozy bedtime routine. Add a drop of vanilla chai to a piece of cotton ball. Place that under your pillow right before you go to bed, and then just have this really sweet slumber as that aroma lulls you to sleep. I have to try that one. I love that idea. Now, as a room spray, I'm going to be sharing a recipe in just a second, but a room spray is a wonderful way to use vanilla chai. Massage lotion, add a few drops to your doTERRA Spa unscented hand and body lotion, and then use that for a warming and relaxing massage. Scented gift tags, add a drop of vanilla chai to wood or paper gift tags to add just a special touch to your gifts. You can also make a potpourri blend. So use your imagination, get creative. orange slices, cinnamon sticks, cloves, cardamom pods, pine cones, and then just top it with a few drops of vanilla chai for a lasting fragrance. Now, a tip I've used in the past is I put all of these in a Ziploc, add the essential oils, just leave it for a day or two, and just let that oil really penetrate all of the different ingredients, and then put it in a beautiful bowl, and that aroma will last quite a long time. You can also freshen your clothes by adding a few drops to your dryer balls for a luxurious, comforting scent. I'm hoping that if you've been with our community for a while, that you have your dryer balls. You can get them online. They're usually wool. And this is the best way to freshen your clothes and help them dry faster, avoid static cling instead of using toxic dryer sheets. Here is a quick DIY for a vanilla chai candle. Now, remember that most candles that are sold in stores are going to have toxic ingredients. So you want to avoid those and make your own candles instead. And by simply buying some soy wax flakes and some cotton wicks, you can make all sorts of scented candles with your essential oils. Now, the quantity is going to depend on how many candles you want to make and the size of your candle jars. So just read the instructions on the soy wax flakes for details as to the amount you would use. But you would also add about 15 drops of vanilla chai and then whatever jars you want to use. I encourage you to take a picture of this recipe. It's very simple and they make wonderful gifts as well. So here's a recipe for a vanilla chai lip balm. I am so anxious to make this. And you want to make sure that you get beeswax pellets, some coconut oil, and shea butter. And you can use any essential oil you'd like, but I want to use the vanilla chai because that sounds scrumptious. I would encourage you to consider having some of these ingredients for DIYs handy because it's so convenient to have them readily available when you want to make a gift or you run out of something and you just want to use your essential oils to make it on the spot. They do come in handy. So have some beeswax available, have some coconut oil, get some good shea butter and use a double boiler or make your own double boiler to melt all of these. Once everything's melted, you want to just remove it from the heat and allow it to cool for a minute or two before you add the essential oils. And the lip balm containers or tubes are readily available online and are quite inexpensive. If you don't want the tube, you can also get aluminum tins and make some lip balms that way. So let your imagination take over and have some fun with this creative process. Let's move on to harvest spice. The cassia, the cinnamon, and the clove in this blend are going to be super warm and spicy that are going to invigorate and energize you. And then we have the cedar wood. And woods are typically very grounding and balancing. And it also includes eucalyptus. And eucalyptus is refreshing, it's cleansing, it's uplifting. So, this is a well rounded blend that truly helps you imagine the fall is just coming indoors and bringing this uplifting and energizing and inviting environment to all who enter. This blend is fabulous when you have a gathering, when you have friends over, when you have a special dinner, because it creates a very welcoming environment and it inspires a sense of homey comfort. It helps people feel comfortable and at home. Well, it uplifts and also soothes the mood. Now, an interesting ingredient in this blend is the cinnamon. Did you know that cinnamon was once more precious than gold? Yes, look into that. It's very interesting to read about the history of cinnamon. And it comes from a tropical tree that is an evergreen and it grows up to 45 feet high. So, wanted to give you a little tidbit on cinnamon. Let's learn about some of the top uses for harvest spice. Again, because it is a blend, it is ready to diffuse exactly the way it is. At the end, I'm going to share a couple of options for both vanilla chai and harvest spice if you wanted to add other essential oils to your diffuser. For an autumn bath, you can enjoy a warm soak to get the chill out and just renew your spirit. And just add a few drops to your Epsom salts and then pour that into your bath water. Again, we can make another potpourri. You can maybe just use some pine cones for this, or pine cones and some fall leaves. Again, just put everything in a Ziploc, add a few drops of harvest spice, maybe about 10 drops or so. Shake it and then just allow it to sit for a couple of days before you pour it into a bowl. I'm going to be sharing a couple of room spray recipes with you in just a moment, but you can use this spray for your blankets, for your throws, for your curtains, and you just want to spread that nice autumn scent throughout your home. A spray is a fabulous way to do that. You can also make a personalized perfume. It's very simple. Just get a 10 milliliter roller ball, add between 10 to 20 drops of harvest spice, fill the rest with fractionated coconut oil, and then apply to the pulse points. Well, here is a ideal recipe for the fall. We know that the cold autumn and winter weathers can be very drying for our skin, so we can hydrate it with this fabulous hand cream. Just take your shea butter, your coconut oil, and your almond oil, and some harvest spice, and you make this very natural and super easy hand cream. So, why don't you take a screenshot of this so you can have it handy and start preparing this wonderful DIY? Here are two of the room spray or linen spray recipes that I mentioned earlier. And you have two different options. You can make one just with the straight harvest spice, or you can make the pumpkin patch room spray, where you add some lemon as well as some cinnamon, and it just gives it a little special twist. So, again, I invite you to take a screenshot of this so that you can have these handy. Now, these also make wonderful hostess gifts and little appreciation gifts. You can make a label if you have a Cricut Joy or a Cricut, or just with a metallic gold Sharpie. You can add a special little touch and put a bow, and these will be welcomed by anyone, I promise you. So here we have several diffuser recipes that highlight both of our limited edition oils. The first four, the warm hugs, connection, bonfire, and fall florals, all include harvest spice. And then the last four, the vanilla chai dreams, harvest moon, sweet something, and pumpkin spice, all have vanilla chai. Now, I am currently diffusing harvest moon, and it smells absolutely divine. I hope that you found both of these essential oils as exciting as I do. Just a quick reminder not to forget that you have a referral link under your account profile that you can share with friends and family, where they can get a free membership and you can get doTERRA dollars with their first purchase. If you have any questions, please reach out to your wellness advocate or check the blog article, which is listed below. Thank you all for tuning in, and I truly do appreciate your time and your support. If you found this information helpful and educational, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe so that you are notified of future content. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your wellness journey. See you next time.